The Princess of Wales has revealed that she is finally in remission a year after doctors discovered she had cancer. So let's talk to our royal correspondent, Sean Coughlin, who's here in the studio with me. And Sean, this is the first time we've actually had that confirmation, isn't it, that she is now in remission?
That's right. It's the first time we've heard the word remission used, and it's probably the biggest update on her health since the autumn. We learnt then that her chemotherapy had been completed, but now, after she visited the hospital where she'd been treated, we heard today that she is in remission.
In terms of these pictures that we saw there at the Royal Marsden, she met with staff, she met with patients, and detailed too, within all of that, that she will be a patron, continuing with a lot of the research, the work that they've been carrying out.
That's right. I mean, she clearly is very involved in the subject now, and in the conversations with patients today, she clearly is emotionally very connected with the subject, and she talked to people about her own tough times with chemotherapy, and also sort of, I think, possibly used her own personal experience to empathise with people about the emotional pressure facing families and people who are undergoing cancer treatment. So it is, I think, something we'll see in the future as a big commitment from her.
Yes, it was interesting you talking about the emotional aspect of all of this, because in her statement there were a couple of lines that gave you just a little glimpse of that, where she talked about and thanking staff for walking quietly alongside William and me as we've navigated everything. And she talked later about being involved with the Royal Marsden, and one of the things I talked about research that she wants to help to promote, but also talking about family well-being.
That's right. And she also is very important to the royal family as an institution, as well as a mother and a wife. I think she has star quality, and I think that her return, what appears to be a gradual return and positive news about her health, will be very important to the wider royal family.
Yeah, she talks about adjusting to a new normal, but exactly on what you were just saying there, she plans to have a fulfilling year ahead. So it is a gradual return, but bit by bit, we are likely to see more of the princess in 2025, aren't we?
I think almost certainly, yes. I mean, last year we saw little of her. She began the year with her abdominal surgery, and then later we discovered about her cancer diagnosis too. So it has been a very difficult year for them, and she has made a few appearances gradually towards the end of the year, such as her carol service at Christmas. We saw her there, but now it suggests that perhaps we're going to see a lot more from her, and it'll be interesting to see how much the experience of cancer might have changed how she performs her duties, because lots of her messages more recently have been very emotive and very much about love and empathy and sharing, understanding. And they have a certain, I think, a different quality from perhaps what we saw before. So it'll be interesting to see whether there are long-term consequences when she recovers and returns fully to duties.
Sure, we'll leave it there, but thanks very much indeed. Thank you.